2020. I know it's become a cliche, but wow, right? Last year was unprecedented in so many ways, and our Lane County real estate market was no exception. So here's a recap of the stats for 2020, my thoughts on whether it makes sense to buy or sell your home in 2021, and some speculation about what the future of the Lane County real estate market might hold. Let's go.
I know it haunts you, I know you can't deny. We're spinning fast till our time is passing by. We're just victims of these ordinary days.
The supply of homes available for purchase has been historically low since 2016, and in 2020, it continued to drop. Inventory decreased to 0.6 months in December. This is the lowest supply of available homes for purchase in RMLS history. While this is a boon if you're listing a rental or closing out an estate, if you are selling your personal residence and need to purchase a replacement locally, it makes it exceedingly difficult to secure your next home, or for that matter, to buy your first home. It is not uncommon for new listings to receive multiple offers and sell for well over asking price in just a few days on the market. And this doesn't only apply to tricked out move-in ready homes. Fixers are going for top dollar in record time as well. Home prices just keep going up. From 2019 to 2020, the average sale price increased by 12.2%. In 2019, the average sale price for a single-family home in Lane County was $325,700, and in 2020, it rose to $365,500. At the same time, the median sale price increased by 13.3%, from $269,900 to $336,500. Here's the fever chart showing average and median sale price since the housing bubble and subsequent crash. The recovery started in 2012, and really started picking up steam in 2016. But not everything went up in 2020. New listings decreased by 2.6%, closed sales decreased by 0.6%, while pending sales increased by 2.7%. If you follow the standard investment adage, buy low, sell high, now is probably not the best time to purchase real estate if you don't have to. Home prices are at an all-time high. The rule of supply and demand favors sellers now and has since about 2016. But for most of us, buying a house is not primarily about investment. It's about security, stability, and the American dream. Perhaps a better question would be, can you buy a home right now? The numbers tell us that 4,843 people did in fact purchase a home in Lane County in 2020. The process is not for the faint of heart, and you may not get the first home you offer on, but it is possible, provided you employ adequate resources, steady guidance, and dogged persistence. If you aren't planning to hang on to your home for a few years, I would hold off. But perhaps the biggest advantage of buying a home right now, money is so cheap. Home buyers are currently getting loans at or below 3% interest on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. This is another historic low. It's a great time to sell your home, especially if you're selling a home you don't live in or are moving away and don't have to buy again locally. The same conditions that make purchasing so competitive and costly these days give you a big advantage to maximize your profit and return on investment by selling your home right now. Should you wait and see another year or two before buying or selling? Well, here's where a crystal ball would come in really handy. Unfortunately, when it comes to factors out of our control, we usually don't know where things are going until we actually get there. What we do know right now is that the economy is in rough shape, employment is down, the financial markets are volatile, and based on historic precedent, what goes up usually comes down, or at least levels off for a while. The rapid rate of home sales and price appreciation over the past few years certainly does not seem sustainable. But when you take a broad view, over time, the aggregate value of real estate has always gone up. The biggest factor enabling Lane County's booming real estate market in the last few years is scarcity. We simply do not have enough homes for everyone who wants to live here. I went into why this is in a previous video, and I'll link it down below. The last time home values tumbled precipitously and inventory rose dramatically was around 2007. It was triggered by the collapse of the subprime lending market, the reset of interest-only and adjustable rate mortgages, and, on a national level, an oversupply of homes. This fiasco had its roots in the 1999 deregulation of banks, and ultimately led to the Great Recession. Well, the banks got bailed out. Fortunately, they were re-regulated, qualifications for borrowers were tightened, and the economy eventually recovered. Our local real estate market turned around in 2012 after about 4 years of decline. If our community remains desirable and prosperous, our home values should remain stable. But if the economy continues to slide unabated, if people can't find work, if homeowners are unable to pay their mortgages, that's when we get into trouble. Each of us has our own comfort level with risk and our own outlook on the future, be it positive or negative. The decision is yours, but I've helped hundreds of people buy and sell their homes in good times and bad for over a dozen years now, and I've yet to hear any of them regret their decision. I hope you found this information useful, and if you have questions about the value of your home, your prospects for owning one, or really any real estate questions at all, please get in touch. I am always happy to help.
Airplane.